Okay, you've gotten your first caller who wants to sign on with the service. What do you do now? Well, go back here, click on here where it says main, because you want to get your sign up sheet rather. Come on, main. Here we go. And you're going to want to click all of this. Click Get Task. And that brings you to this window that has this sign-in sheet. Now you can enlarge it if you want, like that. I tend to work with it kind of shortened and everything, abbreviated. You're going to want to get all the client's information. Of course, you're going to want to find out if they're going to be using a credit or debit card, and if it has the Visa or MasterCard logo. So what you want to do is click on the type of service they want. If they want everything, then it's for deals, or if they want just a rental property, or if they want for sales. Now, I usually only sell the gold package, and I usually sell it for about $180, depending on the client. You know, that's adjustable. So let's click on deal. We want to get the city and state they're in. State, let's go for California. City, let's go for, I don't know. Let's say the client is in Long Beach, because you want to get the city and state that the card is billed to or mailed to. Then you're going to want to get their email address. Let's just type something random here. Hang on a second. Maybe not that random. Let's do this. At Hotmail. Make sure you're using that they're using a .com address, because the .net addresses don't go through on our system. We can eventually get through to them, but it's a real hassle. The client hates it. Then you're going to click on test, send test email. And up here, you should see that it says test email sent successfully. Then you're going to type in the client's name. Let's do this. I'm going to put in my one of my grandfather's names. Yep, John Smith. Then you're going to put in their address. Let's say it's this is not my grandfather's address, by the way. First Street, and their state, and the city. And of course their zip code. I have no idea what the zip code there is, so I'm just going to type in zeros. Their the phone number they use, the primary phone number they want to use. And you're going to have to type in the secondary. If they don't have a secondary number, type in just all zeros. That's fine. Come down here, and you can skip over all this stuff about employer name, etc. and all that info. You can skip over that. What's important, though, is that you do put in which kind of service they're using, whether it's going to be the gold or the silver. Type in the amount that they're going to be paying for the service. As I said, I usually go for the gold, and I usually charge about $180 for it. That's just me. You know, you can adjust it all the way down to $130. And you're going to want to put in the time that they're going to be in front of a computer so that customer support can walk them through the service. Over here you can put in the date if you want, because they may want to, let's say they want to be spoken to tomorrow because they're at work now and they're busy. Let's say tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. while they're on the lunch break. This is in military time, so you can put in 13 for 1. Of course, 30. Make sure that you are in the right time zone for them to call. For me, it's Pacific time. And then you're going to put in the name that's exactly as it appears on the card. So, be sure you get the spelling right. exactly as it appears on the card, and then you're going to put in the take the card number. I usually take it in 4-digit blocks. You're going to get the expiration date. It's going to be the month and the year. In this case, let's say it was I don't know, March. So we'll say 03 of 2014. And the 3 digits on the back of the card. And then you're going to click Create Order. It's going to say loading, and then in this box up here, it'll tell you whether you are successful in creating the order. It'll say that the client was created successfully. From there, you're going to click on here, and you're going to click Order Complete, and then you'll click New Task to get another empty form. This form will clear and everything. However, let's say the card did not clear and it was declined, then you click Order Incomplete, and then click New Task to get a brand new order form. Alright, that's what I'm going to do now. And let's let the service work for a moment, or 3 or 4. Oops. That just happens for me. It doesn't usually happen for you. So I'll just click back and let's see, order incomplete. How am I going to do this? Okay, supposed to give you a new sheet, a new sign-in sheet and everything. This is just an error that's on my computer right now, but that's okay, because I can always go back in here and erase all this stuff. Just use the back key, the delete key, and erase everything. Alright. So anyway, that's how you take an order. Once you've completed your order and everything, you're going to have a blank sheet again. All of this will be empty, and you can go back to List Source and start taking calls again. For example, I'm having a caller now. Hello, this is My Realty Deal. May I have the reference number for the property?
Reference number, let's see.
It's going to probably be towards the middle of the page, or it may be just above the photo on the ad.
I got it. 167777880.
One moment. Okay, that's in San Diego on Marathon Drive, 3 bedrooms, correct? Okay, great. That property is still available. Now, that's a rent-to-own property. It's for lease with option to buy. Is that what you're looking for?
Well, it doesn't say anything about lease with option to buy in the ad.
Well, you know, if you're leasing with the option to buy, that means that at the end of the lease, you can buy the property if you want to. You're not obligated to buy it.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess, that would work. I mean, overall, we're just trying to achieve what our immediate goals are, is to gain a little bit more space.
Okay, well, what you've reached here is a private listing service. Now, what we have is properties for rent, for sale, and rent to own, as well as foreclosed properties on our database. It is membership-based. You have to be a registered member to get to the properties, and our service is not free. It has a $180 fee to get access to all the properties on our database. Alright, I guess he wasn't looking for a service. Alright, that's okay though. Move on to the next caller. Now you've seen how to use the service to sign people up and all that good stuff. The next video will be about signing off of the service. Let's go back to List Source and wait for my next caller.